Hi, Captain Dan here at the international headquarters of Sail Channel Islands. Today we're headed to Cathedral Cove on the north shore of Anacapa Island. It's probably our favorite place for kayaking in the area. Finding Cathedral Cove coming from Channel Islands or Ventura is a piece of cake. Just head in the general direction of the Anacapa Light and then the center of the island. As you get closer, you'll see the point that defines Cathedral Cove. Don't get the idea that this is an all-weather anchorage. It's good in fairly light westerly breezes, and you can go around the other side of the point when the wind comes out of the east. We typically make our approach from the lighthouse. We're headed west here into the cove, and at that cleft in the cliff, you can also see the 40-foot rock. That's your best landmark in here. Now we're going to jump up to the top of the cove, shoot this from Inspiration Point, and coming into view right now is that 40-foot rock, and we're going to hold it here for a second. The 40-foot rock is where you're going to end up. Approximately a beam of that, your anchor about 150 feet off of the point itself. You can also anchor between the 40-foot rock in the background and a closer rock. Takes a bow and stern anchor. We don't recommend it. Now here's one of your hazards. Dive boats come in here all the time, and they don't care much about where you are or where you're going. They're going to drop two hooks. They'll be in the way. Okay, here's a look around the anchorage from our vantage point. Having set the hook about 150 feet off of the point, pulled back, we're about a beam of the 40-foot rock. And there's a 40-foot rock. There's a telephoto. We're not that close. Okay, we've got our kayakers in the water, and we said this is a great place for kayaking. We'll take you around a little bit. Remember, stay out of the caves if there's any kind of swell. There are a couple of big spots here where you've got 20-foot high caves and so forth. Well, I'm going to take you up to one right now. And this is the big keyhole at the back corner that you can find, and it's a great trip. Be careful in there though, because at low tide you can get hung up on the reefs very easily. This is the back of the cove. There are all kinds of critters back here. Give them 100 feet or so, stay away from them, and we'll just cruise on to the next cave. There's several caves here. The place is full of sea lions and all kinds of birds, mostly gulls and pelicans. It's a fabulous place for photography, as are most of the Channel Islands. The textures and the beauty are incredible. And as I said, the kayaking is spectacular. You're protected from the wind and the swell in here, but not the surge, so be cautious about that. And you'll see my friend here will take a look at a tunnel that is far too small. Be cautious. Take a look before you venture into any of these smaller areas. Cathedral Cove is a great alternative to Frenchys. It's also a great primary destination if you've got in mind to see some spectacular sights and enjoy paddling the tunnels. Well, if you've got any questions about sailing to Cathedral Cove or anywhere on the Channel Islands, check out our website at sailchannelislands.com. Or give me a call, 805-750-7828.